Hello GPDP members. I am Amy from GPDP Portal Support Team. I am very excited about the GPDP webinar system. In this video you will learn how to join and attend. Let's get started. What exactly is a webinar anyway? A webinar is a live, web-based video conference that uses the internet to connect the individual or multiple individuals hosting the webinar to an audience of viewers and listeners from all over the world. Hosts can show themselves speaking, switch to their computer screens for slideshows or demonstrations, and even locations to co-host the webinar with them. Webinar platforms also offer interactive features that the audience can use to ask questions and chat with host. Webinars include candor sessions at the end to answer viewers' questions about the content from the presentation. GPDP webinar system features. Here are just some of the things that webinars have to offer. Display slides. A host can display a slideshow presentation using MS PowerPoint or Apple's Keynote, just like you would in a regular classroom, meeting room or lecture hall. Stream video. A host can show a video either stored on their computer or found online, such as on YouTube. Talk to an audience. Webinar use real-time audio communication record everything. Webinars often provide an option for the host to record their entire presentation, including all visuals and audio. Edit. The host can often use their mouse to create annotations, highlight things or create markings on the screen. Chat. The host can open up a chat box to text chat with the audience, which is especially helpful for audience members wanting to ask questions. Conduct surveys and polls. GPDP webinar system offer the ability to create polls given to audience members for quizzes or survey purposes. Now let's get to the GPDP portal and see how to access webinars module. When you log into your portal, you will notice a new module added inside members area. From here you can access your webinars area on GPDP. This is a brand new module on GPDP portal. An entirely new way to engage, learn, and grow. This is how you will see upcoming webinar announced on GPDP portal. The top section depicts the title and brief description about the webinar. On the left half it is the schedule of the event. And the right half is the place to book your slot inside webinar. To book your slot to join webinar, you need to register yourself using your name and email ID. Please take a note that without working email ID, webinar booking is not possible. Once you have successfully entered your name and email ID, you will be presented with a webinar confirmation page. From here you can save the event in your calendar to ensure you don't miss the event. You will always get an email confirmation. This email will have unique internet link to join the webinar. Once you click on the webinar link, two scenarios can happen. If the webinar is already started, you will directly enter the webinar. Else you will be presented with a schema. Once you enter the webinar, expect to see three sections. Section 1. The presenter. Section 2. Presentation. And Section 3. Live chat. You can ask questions during a webinar through chat window on the right-hand side. It's time to action. Go ahead. Access webinar module now. You find clock ticking for a webinar. Getting started with GPDP webinars. Pick up a time slot that suits your schedule. And get yourself familiar with the GPDP webinar system. That's all for this training video. Stay tuned, we will soon be announcing dates for the first GPDP online webinar. The first topic picked up by our team is employability skills, the game changer for your career. Thank you very much for attending this session. We look forward to see you in our upcoming webinars.